Good afternoon, everyone. This is Cricket Country. I'm Aditya along with Rajkot, and we are back with the analysis of the first session of day three between India and England. So after being 63 for no runs at stumps, India have managed very well so far. They have added 99 runs, 162 for 1 right now. The only wicket fell was Gambhir, and Gambhir was dismissed of Stuart Broad. So lots have been spoken about, written about Gambhir's technique. And I think his technique was also contributed to his downfall today. I mean, he was late in his movement, and that was clear fluff.
See, the point is, I mean, what Gambhir tried doing was he got his front foot across the wicket, and that is where he was beaten by Stuart Broad's speed. Throughout the morning, in the first phase, what Broad was trying to do was to angle the ball into both the batsmen, Vijay and the left-handed Gambhir. And this is what India should have kept in mind, that getting the bat on the ball was more important. But with this cross snap, Gambhir was late in getting his leg across the wicket, and then his bat got stuck in his bat hit the bat. So I mean, he was too late to reach out to the ball.
What happens with this stance is that since he's that it gives him more space for his offside, which has always been tentative for Gambhir. He has been late in his movement and judging the length of the ball, moving away from him. But then this also happens that he has to shift across. He has to make more movement. He has to get more across to the length of the ball, and that is why he was late in reacting. And plus, his bat got stuck onto the patch, so he was unlucky.
Correct. I mean, he looked like the company best. Yeah. He was trying to play that shot. Otherwise, Gambhir batted for about 72, 73 on ball, and not a single occasion he was beaten.
Yeah, he was very good.
He was looking very convincing at the wicket. Unfortunately, his dismissal, at the end of his innings came in that way. But apart from that, and apart from the two deliveries with Adil Rashid bowled the final over before the lunch break, it was India on the
field. And plus, one more thing, I think Alistair also should be credited for Gambhir's dismissal because he had his mid-off was up that time when Broad was coming for that over. So he knew with his stance, Gambhir, he will get runs in that region. So England were prepared for that. They got in quickly, but since then it has been Pujara and Murali with show. But Pujara has been the standard performer, I guess.
Pujara has been the standard performance, but one very big mistake, or we can say the shortcoming in his batting technique, which we again got to see after all these years of spending time in international circuit, was the fact that Pujara still struggles against the balls which have angled into him. And if the ball is moving into him, if it is swinging inside, or even if it is angled inside into him, and if it is a bouncer, Pujara is late to react to that. I mean, he got struck thrice by just one bowler, which was Chris Stokes, who was actually England's the standout bowler.
He was stopping Pujara.
Yeah, and till then, what had happened was Pujara was kind of running away with the entire thing, with the entire situation in the game, because he was hitting bowlers very well. He was particularly aggressive against Murali, which was a very refreshing approach to see.
That was pleasing to see.
Yeah, exactly. It was a very pleasing thing to see from a top-order Indian batsman, because against Murali, all these batsmen have struggled earlier when they played in 2014. So that was very refreshing to see. Sorry. But at the same time, I mean, Pujara is bound to struggle against short balls. What it does is it exposes him to more frailty, to more danger.
England
definitely have done their homework, because that is something which New Zealand tried doing in the Test series as well. They bowled short and into towards Pujara's helmet, and he was more or less tough. So this is something which he will have to watch out going ahead into the series.
He was particularly very good against Murali, like you mentioned. He was coming down the track with those beautiful wristy works, and he was flicking the ball. There were some lusty blows also. I mean, those cuts were also from the middle of the bat. But then one thing was concerning was like the 3 bounces which were hit on his helmet and the way he played that. He removed.
He moved his eyes away.
Yeah, exactly.
He did not move ahead. He did not move his head away from the line of the ball, which is what Vijay was able to do even yesterday and even today. I mean, Vijay was a better batsman compared to Pujara throughout
the stroke taking was better. I mean, was it?
See, both the batsmen, if we keep the overall picture in the mind, both the batsmen have been very, very good, because Pujara has been a more aggressive batsman. Vijay has been more convincing with his technique and his entire approach. He has not given England much chance. If you take out those 2 deliveries which Adil Rashid had, Adil Rashid moved to Murali, which at the last over before that. there was not a single delivery on which actually looked struggling throughout the session. So that was very, very positive approach from
He played to the full face of the bat, and he was very much sure of his defense, and the ball was leaving out.
See, that is what
leaving outside.
that is the same thing which India have to do. What India have to do is, you have a batsman who can consume a lot of delivery. What it does is, it does not allow the opposition to attack him a lot, because the more he stays on the crease, the longer he stays on the crease, the more the opposition starts thinking, okay, we cannot get him out, or we cannot trouble him much. And once that starts happening, the opposition starts getting frustrated. They get frustrated. Okay, how do we get him out? So that is one thing which India have to score over England with the help of Pujara, with the help of Vijay. He is the best batsman to do it. Even with the help of Rahane, they have to frustrate England, because England frustrated India throughout the second day by not playing a lot of aggressive cricket, not showing any intent to score the runs. And India should dish out the same kind of game.
And for now, we have both the batsmen have at 94.
Correct.
What's the way forward? The same thing, or they get aggressive or something?
The same approach, exactly the same approach, because they will have to be at least watchful against two of their bowlers. For this other British, because he can bowl those surprising deliveries, he can generate some bounce off the
like
off the
we
pitch.
saw in
And
the last
his googlies are very, very dangerous. I mean, he bowled 1 to Vijay right now, and 1 to I think Gautam Gambhir yesterday in the evening. But apart from that, Chris Woakes as well, because Chris Woakes was actually able to pull things back in England's control after they were able to strike early on in the first game. But apart from that, what India have to do is India have to pick on 1 or 2 bowlers in the English attack and then smash them out of the park. Zafar Ansari is one bowler whom they can attack a lot. Moeen Ali has not. Moeen Ali bowled a few initial overs, and then he was forgotten altogether in the entire second session. So that is something again which India can keep in mind. And apart from the mistake which Gambhir did, which resulted in his dismissal, Stuart Broad has not threatened the Indian ball batsman much.
And one more thing, sorry to interrupt. One more thing, England have always been known for, they have been tinkering with the bowlers. Like Stuart Broad was off the field, and James Anderson came in as a substitute. So they are like trying to give him ample time rest so that he bowls a full put out his overs in the last session.
It has been a very, very old technique.
Yeah.
Not exactly a but that's how they manage their players. They are trying to keep them fit, because if the bowler has delivered a long spell, they take him off for about 10-15 minutes. But what was most positive thing for England to see was the greatest bowler, James Anderson, was out there in the field trying to acclimatize, trying to get used to the match situation. So this was very pleasing to see Jamie Anderson filling in for his buddy James Broad
in his 100th test.
Broad, sorry, playing in his 100th test, and that is something which he will be very happy about.
So that's it from us with the second session about to begin in some time. India have pulled back things after conceding about 500 runs to England. But then this is an important session in the day's play. So let's see, and we hope another session goes in our favor. Thank you from both of us.